What are you doing, Dad?
Well, I'm doing a bit of yoga here, George. This is called the bridge pose.
The bridge pose. Oh, right. What's that? What's that one?
This is the cow face pose. That's yes. Oh yes. That feels good.
And that?
That's the cow pose.
A lot of cows, Dad. Cow face pose, cow pose. What have cows got to do with yoga?
It's just their names, George. Just the names.
And what's that?
Well, this is very common. This is the downward facing dog.
I think I can do that.
Yeah, that's quite straightforward. And
What's that?
yep. Yeah, this is the garland pose. It's called the garland pose.
I saw Mum do that when we went camping.
Yeah, but she wasn't doing yoga, George.
What's that?
This is the half Lord of the Fishes pose. In other words, I've actually got some of the names in my head. In other words, this is the Ardha Matsyendrasana.
Oh, you're so clever, Dad. The older Matsi
Endrasana. That's right, George. Very good. Yeah. Now this is the Bharadvajas or Bharadvajas twist, which is very different. Oh, you can do that, George. How extraordinary.
My legs are quite
Flexible.
And show me another one.
Well, this is very difficult. This is the Kapotasana, which you shouldn't. Good Lord, you can do that as well.
That's all right. I can do that, Dad.
And here is the. Now, don't try this by any means, George, because this is very well. This is seriously advanced. This is called the. I don't think I can do it. Let me just give it a go.
What's it called?
It's the Kundini Asana. It's good Lord, you can do that as well. Good grief, George. I had no idea that you could. Oh my Lord, what? How on earth would you know how to do the Bujap Itisana?
Is that what this is called, Dad?
Yeah, it certainly is. Yeah, good. That's amazing, George. And the oh my Lord, you're doing the Mare Urasana. That's I can't do that, George.
But you can do this, Dad. This is my own one. It's if you get down here, over here, get down, and this is called the monkey bottom pose.
Oh yeah, show me what.
Where you get your leg over.
Oh, yeah, right.
And you bring your arms through.
Right. Yeah.
And then you can walk around. See, you can go on.
Good Lord, that's not very comfortable, George. I can barely move. In fact, my leg's stuck. Where are you going?
Oh, I think Mum's home.
Well, you can't leave me in the monkey bottom pose, George. I can't. George, come back. Right, George, I won't be long. Mum's in the kitchen. I've just got to see a man about a dog.
A dog? Are we having a dog?
No, it's about something that fell off the back of a lorry.
No, the dog didn't fall off the back of the lorry, did it?
It's probably all a storm in a teacup. It's my friend Jerry.
And what do you mean, it's a storm in a teacup?
Well, to be honest, it's probably gone for a Burton.
What are you talking about, Dad? Something fell off the back of a lorry and you're saying it was a dog or it wasn't a dog?
To be honest, I reckon he's flogging a dead horse. Certainly where I'm concerned.
What do you mean, a dead horse? Did the horse fall off the back of a lorry?
Pardon my French, George. Listen, I've got to dash because, mind you, I'll probably end up eating humble pie.
What are you talking about, Dad? You don't eat. What is in humble pie?
Mind you, on the other hand, I could be as keen as mustard, whatever it is he's offering me.
What is like French mustard or is that English mustard?
George, he'll probably sit me down in his garage and say, listen, come over here. I'd like a word in your shell like.
is he talking about, Dad, your friend Jerry? What does he mean by in your shell like?
Here, take the weight off your feet. I know what he's going to say. Take your weight off your feet.
And what does he mean? Does that mean he thinks you're fat?
And don't tell the right hand what the left hand's doing.
What? How can the right hand tell the left hand what it's doing if they don't talk? What are you talking about, Dad?
He'll probably say, keep it under your hat. A little bird told me.
What? You don't wear a hat? Or is there a bird under his hat? What are you talking about, Dad?
Probably be a turn up for the books. I should be interested. I don't know what he's talking about, George.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dad.
Might end up being just a fly in the ointment.
What do you mean, a fly in the ointment?
Well, I might put a fly in the ointment. Who knows? I mean, let's just see what happens. A nod is as good as a wink to a blind horse.
Is that the dead horse? The one you were flogging? What are you talking about, Dad?
In these situations, George, I tell you, I'm like a fish out of water.
I'm sorry, Dad, I don't know what you're saying. What does it all mean? What are you saying?
Everything has a meaning, George.
Everything? All what you were saying has a meaning? I don't know what you were talking about, Dad.
Well, most things have a meaning, George. You know, when I get back, perhaps we'll discuss the meaning of life.
The meaning of life? Really, Dad?
Yeah, but listen, keep it under your hat.
I don't wear a hat, Dad. Dad? I don't wear a hat. Well, sometimes I wear a bubble hat. Dad? Dad?
To help keep this podcast alive and kicking, any money you choose to donate to me and my dad will be put straight into George's education fund. Go to patreon.com/meandmydad. And thank you.
Yeah, thanks, but does it have to go in my education fund, Dad? Can't I have it now?
George, really? Oh, George, you still got your judo outfit on.
It's really good tonight, Dad. It's a really good class.
Do you want to show me some moves?
Yeah, okay. Get ready then. This is, shall I show you the Koshi Guruma?
Oh, yeah, that sounds interesting. What's that? Right, that's very effective, George.
Yeah, that's one of my favourites. And this one here, Dad, if you just get up just to...
So, I'll sort of...
Yeah, this is the Diashi Harai.
Oh, good lord, that's a very good move, George. It's amazing how you remember all the names and
this one, Dad, is a Tomanagi.
Good lord.
And a Kurzere Kesagetame. Ood Hidishi Juji Gatame. Get ready, Dad.
George, good grief.
And this is a Taitoshi.
Good lord.
And this is the Hane Maki Kokomi. Dad, this is it's very quick. It's just
Good grief, George. I didn't realise you were so strong.
and the Ukiwaza.
Good lord. You can release me now, George. You can release me.
You gotta hit the floor twice, Dad.
What?
Yeah, I've given you a wazzer, so you've got to hit the floor twice, and then I'll release you.
Oh,
No, that's not twice, Dad. That's just a... That's right.
Oh, good lord.
They're good, aren't they?
Oh, yes. That's very good. Very.
Do you want me to help you get to your feet, Dad?
No,
Where are you going?
I think I'll just have a quiet lie down for a minute, George. Yeah, great. Your judo's really coming on. Marvellous.
Yeah. See you in a minute, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be just downstairs on the sofa.
Righto. See you in a minute.
Me and My Dad is an open fridge production produced by Alex Castle and Mungo Pierce. Music is by Michael Ball. All sketches written and performed by Thomas Kett.